Holy crap, what's this game?
I think it's Nitro plus Blasters.
Nitro plus Oh, wow. Okay. Where's my Nitro button?
Wait, come to think of it, does the Nitro plus fighting game have the Steins gates in it? I have to know this right now because I don't remember the answer.
Okay, you do that. I'll do Dogma in Event Horizon.
Sweet.
After working on the phone wave, name subject to change, for about an hour, I head to a convenience store to buy dinner. Do you remember about where we are in the story of this one? Because it's been a good month.
I don't, but it'll be fine.
Yeah.
Don't even worry about it.
It'll be fine for us. I'm just worried about all the people that are trying watching this after a month of nothing but Borderlands 3. Daru hasn't shown his face at all today. He must be busy with that part-time job. I still don't know what he's doing exactly. Probably something that utilizes his super hacker skills. I just hope he steers clear of the law. Now you care, huh? While walking, I skim @channel on my phone. Tighter hasn't shown up lately. I think it's been a week since his last appearance. I've been reluctant to contact him ever since he called me the Messiah in his last email. That was about the same time he stopped posting. Now @channel's denizens are busy slandering Titor. The majority opinion is that he ran away. Wonder where Titor went.
Akane from Psychopaths is in Nitro plus Blasters, but nobody from Steins Gate is.
Well, I mean, that's good enough for me. Akane is very good. I tried emailing him the other day. Not Akane, Titor. Akane isn't a dude. But he hasn't replied. His disappearance is especially worrying now that I think he might be Suzuha's dad. I need to contact him somehow. Just then, a mail arrives. No sender name. The address is one I've seen once before.
Oh.
You know too much.
Oh shit.
Do you remember what last mail we received from that?
We got a threatening thingy. At some point.
What's the attachment? Oh! Feels as if a cold hand is... You don't need to do that IRL while I'm reading it.
It's called method acting.
I don't need... It feels as if a cold hand had stroked my spine.
I was helping you feel a cold hand stroke your spine.
I hug myself, shuddering at the sight.
I'll method act that one too.
Okay. I delete the email immediately. It's happening again. This is bad. Really bad. This is a threat. Was it sent by the organization? By CERN? Does CERN know what we've been doing?
How could they? We're behind 7 proxies.
Should I report it to the police?
Should I change the locks? Buy a dog?
We can't do that joke every single time.
I fucking can.
Wait, I can't. I just deleted it. Dumbass. In any case, a picture alone probably isn't enough to get the police involved. Hey, so I've been hacking an international organization, and now I'm getting threatening emails. Can you do something about the threatening emails?
Yeah.
Still, maybe I should talk to someone. But whom? Not the girls. I can't worry them with this.
Ooh.
I'm the adult here after all.
Don't think you are the adult in the room.
What about Moeka? No, she may be a lab man, but she's been acting weird lately. If I tell her about this, she won't be any use. Suzuha has her father to worry about. I guess that leaves Daru. I need to find out whether CERN has discovered our hacking. What would CERN do if they found out, I wonder? They wouldn't have us killed, would they? Despite my efforts to convince myself that this is just a prank, my feet hurry me back to the lab. I burst into the lab, gasping for air, and quickly lock the door behind me. Finally, I can catch my breath. But just then, I realize that something's wrong. Mayuri and Kurisu aren't here. Did they go home? No, their bags are still here.
Uh-oh.
The lights are still on. The
What
door.
scene this is.
When I entered just now, it was unlocked. Would they be so careless? The memory of that threatening email fills me with fear. Don't tell me, were they kidnapped? Who took them? The organization? CERN? And then I hear a noise. Is that the shower? The lab has a shower inside the dressing room. There's no bath. We can't afford such luxuries. And it's too small to fit more than one person inside. Now I hear the sound of water running. I recall the famous scene from Hitchcock's Psych. I was about to make that joke, but I guess he beat me to it. No! Fresh blood mixing into the water and flowing down the drain. The corpses of two girls sprawled out naked on the tile. The second those images flash through my head, I slam open the door to the shower room. Is everyone okay?
Not anymore.
I don't think we needed this.
Kia, what are you doing?
Making sure you didn't get Hitchcocked.
Kia, no peeking, Okarin. I choose to
Through the
believe
seam, I
that's
see
sound
the
that Kia means.
wet, naked bodies of the... You don't need to zoom. I see it. I can see with my eyeballs. You don't need me to describe this to you, do you?
Anyway, thanks for watching the last video before we got banned from YouTube.
Anyway, really... Phew! You two didn't get Hitchcocked. I wiped the cold sweat off my brow and sighed deeply. Don't scare me like that. What are you guys doing packed into that tiny shower anyway? Kurisu shoots me a deadly glare.
Having a Yuri moment, you dipshit.
Whoa! Yuri! I dodge a bar of soap aimed at my face and quickly flee the dressing room. Well, I suppose that was all my... like, frame that one and just... just put that thought on the wall, Okarin.
Mayushi's sad. I feel kinda dirty. You're gonna regret this. I'll never forgive you.
I thought you were Hitchcocked! Damn it, it was just a small misunderstanding that I keep making over and over. I mean, why the hell did they decide to take a shower together when they knew I was coming right back?
Yuck. Let's move briskly along.
I'm gonna gnaw off my tongue instead of reading that bit. Gonna keep just gnawing on, just like, Not only do I respect my friends, I understand why they might be distressed at the thought of me barging in on them naked.
There we go. Safe.
They're lucky it was just me who walked in on them. What if it had been the organization? They need to get serious. We're fighting for our lives here.
See, that's better.
That's better.
That's not better.
By the way, I did not actually stare at my friends' bodies while they were naked unwittingly in front of me, because I respect their privacy. After making sure they were okay, I immediately left and averted my eyes. That is exactly what happened. Anyway, how much longer are they gonna shower? Looking at the clock, it's already been more than 15 minutes since I got back. They were yelling at me a few minutes ago, but now I hear laughter and happy squeals coming from the shower room. Who showers like that?
Just for
Sounds like they're having
you,
a good
I'm going
time.
to start squealing incessantly
God,
every time I rinse.
Don't! Please!
now.
If you do that, I'm gonna get worried.
Shower pranks starting now.
No! Oh my god. If you're making noises in the shower that aren't, oh, I'm clean now, or sobbing while sitting in the bottom of the shower basin, clutching the shampoo bottle, because this is the only security you can find in the world. At least here, no one can find you.
It's okay.
Anyway, sounds like they're having a good time. They get along almost like sisters.
Wow, Chris-chan, you're so slim.
What is this exactly that's happening? Is this an imagined spot or is this him listening in?
I don't know.
I think this is an imagined spot, so we're not gonna oblige Okabe here.
Okay.
They're checking each other out, aren't they? Ha ha ha. Damn it, Okabe.
Please, no.
God. Damn it, Okabe. Why are you like this? Anyway, that's the last time we'll ever get a video on YouTube. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah.
This has been 80% Relatable.
Yep. We're banned now.
Banned.
We're
Arrested for YouTube crimes.
yeah.
I put my phone to my ear. It's me. We have a problem. I'm under attack. From... I don't know why I thought it was going to be different when I started reading that. I honestly don't know. Yeah, this is really great. Coming back after like a month away from the game and immediately we're in like the, hey, why don't I just, violate my friends while they're in the shower sequence.
Welcome
To Steins Gate. Remind me again why I like this series so much. I'm not reading that, Okabe. I'm not reading that. No, really, why do I like this series so much? I need help remembering.
There's good parts sometimes.
There's good parts sometimes. Given to the temptation. Nonsense. I would never do that. They're fellow lab members, my loyal assistant, my childhood friend, and I respect them far too much to do something like that without their consent. Safe. No! Shut the hell up, Okabe. No. 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 Stop. Bad. Put it back in your pants. Put your kangaroo back in your pants, Okabe. For a moment to collect myself, I put away my phone. I need some air. 2 days have passed since Kurisu and Mayuri came to stay. During that time, Daru and I have done our best to support Kurisu's work on the phone wave, named subject to change. According to Daru, it should be easy to use the LHC to generate black holes for our use. Black holes form at the proton collision point, where the lifter is installed, and exist for only a few seconds before evaporating. During those few seconds, CERN throws a human into the singularity.
Hell yeah.
Metal. We'll use those few seconds too. The gravity of the black hole compresses matter to infinite density. CERN uses the lifter to keep the compression under control, but we don't want that. We're going to dial CERN's lifter down. Not so much that it endangers the world, of course, but enough to compress our memory data under 36 bytes.
Because that's absolutely how compression works. Stop. You can just compress harder.
Just let it happen. Just let it happen.
No.
Daru has been coding the necessary program.
I've hacked into almost all the information I need.
So for me, I've been searching for our lifter. The unknown device that pumps electrons into the phone wave, named subject to change, and keeps our black hole open. Kurisu couldn't find anything that could serve as a lifter inside the microwave, so it must be something on the outside. On the outside. On the outside.
What?
Nothing. We're not sure what that could be, and so far we have no idea where to start looking. Yesterday, I consulted Daru about that threatening email. Daru insisted that there's no way CERN could have discovered his hacking yet. Of course, I had to make doubly sure we hadn't been tracked. His test came back clean. I understand he's confident in his skills, and I trust him. Daru says they haven't found out, then they haven't. But somehow, knowing that does not ease my anxiety. It's Friday, and although we still haven't solved the lifter problem, Kurisu's just about done with the time leak machine. What's up, Luca?
Have you gone to any festivals or fireworks shows this summer? Maybe you have plans to go with Mayuri-chan later? P.S. I did 22 practice swings with Samidare George.
No, too crowded. I'm being chased by the organization, remember? The last thing I need is a knife in the back. I don't know about Mayuri's plans, but I'm pretty sure she's busy preparing for a different sort of festival soon to take place in Ariake. No need to bring Mayuri into it.
Okay.
I don't want to turn Luca away. We support our friend. Support. Naturally, that means it's time for her to give me something else to worry about. It's
For
your
the
turn.
final adjustments, we need to use the phone wave.
The what?
The phone wave.
The what?
The phone wave.
I don't know what that is.
The phone wave.
I groan. In other words, we have to cause the electrical discharge phenomenon. There's a risk involved. I also love how, like, Carissa just looks, like, so resigned to this shit. It's like, I don't know why I'm here, but sunk cost fallacy. Let's get this over with.
In order to destroy all time machines forever, I guess I'll
Yep.
have to activate it at least this once.
The risk is called Mr. Braun.
I still can't get over Jack Hummer.
As we know, the discharge phenomenon causes the entire building to shake. Last time Mr. Braun threatened to raise our rent if it happened again. Kurisu and Daru look at me.
It's up to you, Ocarine. Take care of it.
In other words, you're sending me to die.
Your sacrifice will allow us to complete the time leap machine.
She says with no irony whatsoever.
Besides, you're always the one who talks to the boss for us.
Well, maybe it's time for you to put your lies on the line. Carissa raises her hand. I work with you, willingly.
I can't. That girl who works there hates me.
Fine, but hear this. I will not die. Like the immortal phoenix, I will return, no matter how many times it takes. With that said, I head down to handle things with Mr. Braun.
Don't die, okay?
I like how even Mayuri's just like, yeah, don't die. I know you're probably going to. It's okay though. I've come to accept it over the past 2 days. As I pass through the lounge, Mayuri looks up from her costume to see me off. When I step into the store, Mr. Braun, Suzuha, and the Chipmunk are watching some comedy show on the massive 42-inch CRT. Watching TV at noon without a customer in sight. Looks like business as usual at the Braun Tube workshop. Jack Hummer.
Sup, Okabe Rintaro?
I raise my hand in response to Suzuha's greeting. Nai hides. The Chipmunk, Nai, quickly hides behind her father when she sees me.
Wow.
I see you're as busy as ever.
I just realized Nye is almost as tall as Mr. Brown.
I think that's just the VN.
It's canon.
It's
That's how
not-
tall Nye is.
That's not canon.
Okabe, buy a CRT.
No thanks, I'm not into that kind of... Whoa, you mean a cathode ray tube? No thanks, I'm not some kind of retro TV otaku. I'd rather buy an LCD. I look around the store as I answer. Huh. I just thought of something. Like CERN's Large Hadron Collider, the phone wave, named subject to change, must have some kind of electron feed to keep the black hole open. CERN calls this feed the lifter. What's up, Ferris?
My life has no meaning.
Wow, big mood.
It's all gone, meow. No one will look at me. Not anymore. What can I do? Even if I shout, no one can hear. My voice can't reach the one most important to me. I walk a lonely road, the only one that I have ever known.
Stop.
Forever pounded by lukewarm rain. Such is the fate of the defeated. Still, Ferris is here. Someone find me.
What chuny nonsense. If you want attention, come to the lab. Mayuri and I are here for you. Aww.
Aww.
Actually, a little bit sweet at the end there.
Yeah.
A little bit. Tiny bit sweet. We still haven't figured out what that is, nor what could be acting as a substitute lifter in our time machine. What if our lifter is somewhere in this shop? Whatever it is must be in close proximity to the phone wave. Name subject to change. It couldn't work otherwise. The Braun Tube workshop is located directly below the lab. Could our lifter be a CRT?
You've been having a lot of girls over lately, haven't you?
Don't worry, I'm still asexual. Just,
oh, sorry.
but that was my only line.
It was.
Just the usual lab memes.
I was over the other day.
You're part of the lab memes. Wow, creepy.
Invite me next time, huh? I wanna see what's going on in my property that you rent.
It's okay, he can be creepy because he's an old guy.
Uh,
It's okay for old guys to be creepy.
no, it's
Or
not
so
okay.
I'm told.
Daddy, that's dirty.
Good job, Nai. I don't remember him being this horny
Yeah, me
in
neither.
the anime.
No, it isn't. It's marketing. Yeah, I'm looking for new customers.
Right in front of Nai. What?
In front of myself.
Check out this scary looking guy trying desperately to explain himself to his daughter. Hilarious. Wait, are we calling Nai salad now?
Yeah. Oh, did you see the tremendous advance in food ontology?
No, hit me.
Someone put out a video on how many sandwiches are in a salad and pointed out that if you have a salad with like lettuce and bacon bits and crouton and stuff,
Sure.
and there's any of those bits in between two croutons, that's a sandwich. Not just any sandwich, a structure traditionalist and content traditionalist sandwich.
Oh,
the most
no.
orthodox sandwich. So,
Oh
the
shit.
canonical food trinity collapses into a canonical food duality between sandwich and soup.
Because salads are just
Lots of sandwiches.
wow. Wow.
My mind was blown.
That's very dumb and completely unrelated to you reading your line right now. No, it's okay. You can do more.
What do you mean for a change? You talk to me every day.
Oof.
What?
What? You're not young. You're just perfect. Reminds me of that one dude we have at my job who dropped stuff off for us. One day he comes in and he's like, because we had a new lady working back there for a little while before we moved her to a different department. So he comes back there after she's been gone a few days and like, hey, where did the new girl go? I thought it was finally about time you got some girls back here. And I'm like,
Ugh.
buddy. And then he came in all sad earlier. He's like, I'm sorry, because I see you here so often, you're always so professional and so good. I'm like, And I'm like, I'm fucking with you, dude. It's okay. End of story. Story can go in the story hat now. I never have to tell it again. Suzu has the same age as Daro and I, which makes her older than Mayuri or Kurisu.
Did you say something, Okabe Rintaro?
Only the truth, that I have immense respect for you, and I'm glad to call you my friend.
Good truth. Nai, your father is happy as long as he has you, okay? Yep, I know. But don't say dirty things anymore, okay?
I like Nai so much.
Yeah.
She's the only person here who's like, how about y'all don't be massive horn dogs?
Yeah. It's a promise.
He then joins Pinkies with his daughter.
Oh.
Aw, damn, Mr. Braun, you're way off character. You don't need to. We're joining Pinkies now.
I'm method acting.
How does a guy like him produce a daughter like that? Nai's one of the kindest, gentlest girls I've ever met.
Do you think in the sequel, Nai will grow up to be as gigantic and muscle-bound as Mr. Brown when she's older?
I sincerely hope so.
Women's bodybuilding champion and CRT enthusiast.
I want to believe. Nai Tanuji?
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to believe. I don't know why she's so afraid of me, though. Anyway, I came here to explain that the building's about to shake. How do I avoid having my head ripped off? How many earthquakes do you think this building can handle? But maybe you say 5 earthquakes? No, that's way too obvious. An earthquake is coming! My magic eye, reading Steiner, has seen it in the future. Escape while you still can. Yeah, that might work. I like how he's convinced that, like, that's the one that might work.
Hey, did Sheena Mayuri stay over yesterday?
Yeah?
So, Makise Kurisu stayed too?
Yeah? They're both upstairs.
Oh.
Suzuha's hostility towards Kurisu hasn't abated. And how are you doing?
Huh?
Are you feeling better?
Oh. Yeah, I guess. The search continues.
Oh, that's right. We made. She almost got away after not fighting her father that one time.
Yeah. And then we did a time travel.
And then a time trav.
Time Travis.
Time Travis. That's amazing. I'm using that.
Thank you.
I'm gonna write that one down.
Thank
That's going in the SK book of ideas.
Huh? What's this about, part-timer?
Well, you see, it sounds like time travel, but instead it's Travis.
File that one right alongside slime travel.
Yes. That was a good idea of yours.
Yeah. I'm searching for my dad. I told you before, remember?
No. Just no.
Oh, right. Go find her, old man, Okabe.
That's not the intonation at all.
I moved the comma and no one can stop me.
Why does he think he can boss me around? Naturally. Suzuha has a fellow lab member. Leave it to us. Bang. Suzuha looks at me with a smile that shines through the gloom filling the store.
Okabe Rintaro, we're the same age, but sometimes you seem a lot older. You really know how to give people strength.
That's the first time anyone said that to me. Makes me kind of happy. Maybe I'll try to be a better person in the future, because I'll feel more of this. Well, of course, I am the great Hoen Kyoma! The chipmunk cowers in terror as I unveil my madness. I can see tears pooling in her eyes. I guess my aura is just too powerful for a grade school girl to endure.
Okabe, next time you scare Nai, I'll kill ya.
Just straight up.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. I won't do that again.
Come here a sec.
Nah. Suzuha takes my arm and leads me away from the Tenujis, who have gone back to watching TV.
I've decided to kill you first. I just want to say, I have eaten the plums that were in the icebox.
Oh my god. Forgive me. They were delicious. And projected tons of electrons up to your noses in a lifter.
Be circumference in your dealings with Makise Kurisu.
What? Circumspect? Why can't you just say careful like a normal-ass human being? Not that I'm one to talk.
Rare moment of self-realization.
This again? Aren't you just being paranoid? Oh, right. Suzuha shakes her head firmly. Sorry, I thought that was your line for some reason.
No. Her perniciousness has been proven.
That's a great word! Perniciousness? She's saying Kurisu is dangerous? Something strange about the way Suzuha's talking, and it's not just her fondness for uncommon words. Something else. Something...
Her genius is a threat. At heart, she only cares about her experiments.
How do you know that? Suzuha's eyes are hard, and her voice is cold as ice.
She's
I
willing
can tell
to
that she means every word she's... Damn it. I can tell that she means every word she says.
Listen to me. She's using you all.
For what?
Makise Kurisu is connected to CERN.
Holy shit, what? Holy shit, what? No, that's impossible. CERN is our enemy. If Daru's hacking is discovered, I've no doubt they'll do everything in their power to destroy us. How can Kurisu be connected to CERN? Proof. You're saying she's a spy? Suzuha nods firmly.
The credit for inventing the time machine was hers.
What does that sentence mean? Again, Suzuha's words sound strange to my ears, but I still can't place my finger on why. Stares at audience.
Don't let your guard down.
I don't believe it. I saw Kurisu's anger when she learned what CERN had been doing. She called their actions a betrayal of scientists everywhere. How can someone with such a pure love of science be connected to CERN?
Is this where Okabe discovers what lying means?
But if what Suzuha says is true, could she be the one who sent that threatening email? Suspected Moeka, but...
Yeah.
Suddenly, the ground starts to shake. Kurisu started the experiment? But I haven't talked to Mr. Braun yet. Damn, it's too soon!
Okabe!
Sure enough, veins on Mr. Braun's forehead swell in response to the shaking.
How many times do I have to tell you not to shake the building? Cute girls or no, I ain't getting you off.
What?
Your rent's going up.
That's a different word than what you read. Wait, Mr. Braun, this isn't our doing. It's an earthquake. My magic eye reading Steiner predicted this would happen.
An earthquake? You think I'll fall for that?
Well, if it keeps going on, you will. The shaking gets more intense, knocking over a CRT.
Brown Tube-chan, no!
Crap, I can't talk my way out of this one.
Okabe, you bastard.
I'm standing here in front of you. How could it... Mr. Braun clearly wants to snap my neck like a twig, but he likes to protect his greatest treasure, the 42-inch CRT, instead. He grabs the remote and switches it off, then grabs hold of the TV and hangs on for dear life.
Oh.
See, she's smaller in this wide angle.
She shrank.
Mm-hmm.
Is it over? Looks like it.
Wait. It's over? I carefully step to the rubble and take the remote from the dazed Mr. Braun's hand. I press the red power button. The 42-inch CRT instantly comes to life. I stare at the image on the screen and smile.
I fucking love this show.
Ancient Aliens needed more seasons.
Oh my god. I have seen way too much Ancient Aliens in my day.
But were you high while watching it?
No, just drunk.
No, that's adequate.
What's wrong?
Thanks for reading.
You're welcome.
Mwahaha. Mwahaha.
Mwehehe.
Mwahaha ha ha ha.
見つけた。ついに見つけたぞ。これに間違いない。そうだ。これこそがリフターに変わるもの。
I've done it! I've done it! This is the lifter!
I mean, yeah, I lift, says Tenoji.
It's so obvious! Why didn't I see it before?
今この瞬間に気づいたことこそがシュタインズゲートの選択だということか。
This must be the work of Steins Gate. It chose this moment for a reason!
Oh.
岡部、何笑ってやがる。うちの娘を怖がらせるな。それと、ブラウン管の弁償と家賃値上げだからな、おい。
What the hell are you laughing about, Okabe? You're scaring my daughter. I'm raising your rent, you hear? And you're paying for that CRT. And then I'll kill you.
Eat the landlords.
少し静かにしていただきましょうか、ミスター・ブラウン。今まさに俺は時空の支配者となることが確定したのですからね。
A little silence, please, Mr. Braun. This is a most glorious moment, for I have just been chosen as the ruler of all space and time. Guh? Stars explode behind my eyes as Mr. Braun drives his fist into the top of my head. The world spins. I struggle to get a hold of my shaken brain.
What did I say about killing you again?
You dare lay hands on the great...
Got something to say?
ミスター・ブラウン、ブラウン化の弁償についてはひとまずつけて頼みます。
Well then, Mr. Braun, put it on my tab. With that, I fly out of the workshop.
New.
We both did airplane arms. I rub my head. It hurts like hell. Damn that Mr. Braun. Did he really have to crack me so hard? Maybe I should report him for assault. Thanks to his brutality, I had to make a strategic retreat. Fortunately, I did not emerge empty-handed. Oh. The extra 10,000 yen a month will hurt, but in exchange, the required information is essential to the success of my plan.
Oh.
All's well that ends well. Ha ha ha!
おかり今揺れたけど
Ocarine, the building just shook. Are you okay?
Mayuri and Kurisu appear in the second-story window.
本当に不死鳥のごとく復活してるわね。
Looks like you really are unkillable.
Not for a lack of trying.
予言しよう。3分後、お前はこの俺の偉大さに気づき、尊敬の念を抱くとな。
I have seen the future, Christina. In 3 minutes, you will be on your knees praising my greatness.
それはないと思う。
I don't think so.
I run up the stairs.
なんでそんなわかりやすいことに今まで気づかなかった？
How could you miss something so obvious?
When I tell Kurisu about the 42-inch CRT downstairs, that is her first reaction.
なぜ俺は責められているのか。
Why are you blaming me?
責めてるんじゃない。私も含めて誰も気づけなかった間抜けさにがっかりしてるだけ。
I'm not blaming you. I'm just disappointed that nobody, including myself, noticed.
東大元暮らしはガチ。
We missed the forest for the trees.
To summarize,
さっき2階で電話レンジカッコ仮を稼働させ、ビルが揺れ出した時は42型のブラウン管テレビはついていた。
just now, when the phone wave, name subject to change, shook the building, the 42-inch CRT was on.
それに同期するようにして揺れも収まった。
But when Mr. Braun turned the TV off, the shaking stopped immediately.
放電現象は途中で強制的に中断されたわ。
The discharge was interrupted.
念のためにバナナを入れておいたんだけど、ゼリーマンにはならなかった。
I put a banana in just to be sure. Nothing happened.
それはね、いいことだと思う。
I'm glad my lunch went to something important this time. Tummy grumbles.
Exactly, though. I'm glad we shouldn't waste food.
Especially when it can go in here. Feed the Mayuri.
Yeah.
Nobody replies to Mayuri's off-point statement. We're busy reading about cathode ray tubes on the internet. It doesn't take long before we find something interesting. Cathode ray tube has a component called an electron gun, which uses extreme heat and a strong electric field to accelerate electrons and turn them into a beam.
Electro beam.
Electro beam particles shoot! The electron beam striking the TV screen's phosphor layer is what generates the picture. An electron gun could certainly work as a lifter.
Or as a gun.
Oh god, am I just walking around with an electron gun? Pew pew! Pew pew! What? Don't worry. In 4 to 10 years, you'll start developing cancer.
No.
It's like the cancer gun from Videodrome.
Ah.
But even, like, more long-term?
We found the answer.
42型ブラウン管が放出している電子が電話レンジの作り出したリング特異点に干渉していた。
The electrons emitted by the 42-inch CRT are holding the phone wave's black hole open.
放電現象は
Nice.
その影響よ。
I wonder if that's being picked up on the microphone.
Almost certainly.
One's in the comments if you can hear our door creaking. Do you want me to try to...
I'm physically incapable of closing the outer door.
Alright, hold on. Let me see if I can do this. Keep them entertained.
Entertainment, jokes, merriment, fun stuff, help. Holy shit, did you get it?
We need to get that fixed before the winter comes.
Too late.
Ah, what'd I miss?
Not much.
The discharge phenomenon being the result?
Yeah.
夜になると電話レンジが使えなくなったのはブラウン管工房が閉まってる時間だったからか。
So, the reason we can't use the phone wave at night is because the brown tube workshop's closed?
The Braun Tube Workshop doesn't have especially strict business hours, but it's usually open from around 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. That matches up perfectly with my observation that the phone wave, named subject to change, only works between noon and 6 p.m. The few instances that it hasn't worked during that time frame can be explained by the TV being off.
だがブラウン管がそんなに強力な電子を放出しているとは思えない。
But how... Oh. But that was my only line!
I'm just gonna go hide over here now.
Okay. But how can a cathode ray tube emit such a strong electron stream? The electron droplets.
そんな単純な問題ならセルンはとっくに問題を解決している。
It's not about having a strong electron stream. If stronger were better, CERN would have solved the lifter problem long ago.
I see. So it can't be too strong or too weak. So just coincidentally, the CRT downstairs has, like, the perfect Goldilocks medium.
Yeah. See, lifting is all about technique.
Oh my god. By freak coincidence, the 42-inch CRT's electron gun appears to have exactly the right level of electron discharge. That's the only explanation.
まさに偶然の一致よ。ここには奇跡的にタイムマシンができる環境が揃っていた。
Somehow, the conditions here were perfect to create a time machine. Frankly, it's a miracle.
いや違うなクリスティーナ。
No, Christina. Not a miracle.
すべてはシュタインズゲートの選択だ。
This is the choice of Steins Gate! Rather than glare at me as she has so many times in the past, Krisu shoots me an exasperated smile.
別になんだっていいけど。
Whatever it is, it worked.
Aww. Mayuri looks up from her costume with a question in her eyes.
つまりね、スーパー電話レンジちゃんを完成させるためにはどうすればいいの？
So, what do we have to do to complete Super Phone Wave Chan?
We need to go buy the CRT.
恐れることはない。
Now that we've found the cause, there's nothing left to hold us
あ
back.
の大きなブラウン管がついているとき、タイムリープは可能になるという解を導けると思う。
We can safely conclude that time leaping is possible when, and only when, that television is on.
さっき中断された最終調整も含めてさ、もう一回は実験が必要じゃね？
We should probably test it, right? And there's still the final check of the phone wave to do.
そうね。岡部、
You're right. Okabe.
Oi, okabe desu. What?
もう一度下に行ってあのブラウン管をつけてきて。
Go downstairs and turn that TV back on.
クリスティーナよ。それは実に面白い冗談だな。それに対する俺の答えは
That's hilarious, Christina. Allow me to dub that
Impossible だ。
mission. Impossible. Wait,
That one's taken.
I think that one's taken. I'm not going back down there. My head still hurts from last time. Next time I doubt I'll make it out alive.
いいからさっさと行きなさいよ。
Whatever, just go already.
Karisu orders me with such a sour look. It's like I'm the assistant. It's like I'm the assistant here.
あんたならできるって。さっきだってすごい発見してきたでしょ。
If anyone can do it, it's you. You made an amazing discovery just now, didn't you?
Oh wow, how mean.
お前、この俺を偉大なマッドサイエンティストだと認めているか？
Assistant mine, have you finally recognized my greatness as a mad scientist?
いいえ。
No.
Ah.
ぐほう、即答とかひどす。
Damn, that was harsh.
Thanks, Daru.
しまった。おだてて頑張らせるならここははいって言っておくべきだった。
Oh, whoops. I was supposed to flatten him so he'd feel like going, right?
Flatter is the word. Flatter is the...
というわけで、はい。
Yes, you're an amazing mad scientist.
Glowering angrily.
遅いわ。
It's too late. Too
リフターの代替装置を使った今、タイムリープ
late.
マシンは 99% 出来上がってる。
Anyway, now that we've found the lifter, the time leap machine is 99% complete.
Krisu's expression suddenly turns serious, but I can see the hunger in her eyes and the flush of excitement on her cheeks. She knows that we stand on the threshold of a new age in science, and she cannot resist the lure of the unknown. She's a true scientist, no doubt about it.
このラボの夢でしょタイムマシンは
It's your dream, isn't it? To invent a time machine.
A time machine, singleton.
It's my dream to destroy all time machines.
Our dream. I've never really thought about it that way. But she's right. My hands are shaking. Not from fear of Mr. Braun, but from excitement.
Spaghetti.
I'm not gonna acknowledge you.
時空を意のままに操りこれまでの支配構造をぶち壊すそしてそこに新たな混沌を
I will become the undisputed Lord of Time. With that power, I will shatter the system, and chaos will rule the...
Okabe, Time Lord is already taken.
Kurisu interrupts my speech.
私は法王院じゃなくて岡部の意見が聞きたい
I wasn't asking Ho and Kyoma. I was asking Okabe.
Oh. She spears at me with her gaze. I meet it head on. After a few moments, I feel my mouth curve into a smile.
上等だすべて俺に任せるがいい
I'll do it. Leave it to me. With that, I head downstairs. A cracked skull and an empty wallet are a small price to pay for science. Science! Kurisu and Daru send me off with applause for some reason. Mayuri's the only one who looks worried, but I pat her head in reassurance. Aww. Head pats. When I get downstairs, Suzuha and the chipmunk are sitting side by side on the bench outside.
ウィス
What's up? We were just talking about how much you suck. Yeah.
Nai gives me a quick bow, then hides behind Suzuha.
店長さっきのでめちゃくちゃ機嫌悪くなっちゃってさ今ナイと対比中
That shaking upstairs put the boss in a bad mood. Nai and I are waiting it out.
Bill.
Exactly.
Bill Nye, the science girl. Damn, now I really don't want to go in there.
さっき思いっきりこっちんされてたけど大丈夫
Are you okay? Dad hit you pretty hard.
この俺の世界遺産級の価値がある頭脳をよりによって殴るとあの一撃により一体何億個のニューロンが死に絶え人類の未来多大な損失を
I'll have you know, my brain is more valuable than the Mona Lisa. Your father might have set humanity back 100 years by wiping out my brain cells. Oh, here's
Oh.
the same dipshit. Okay.
Still not okay, that's fine. Such a regrettable loss.
Suzuha clasps her hands in solemn prayer. I'm not dead. Just my brain cells.
ごめんなさいお父さんがひどいことして
I'm sorry. Daddy did something bad.
なんと人間的によくできた娘なんだ
Chipmunk, what a gentle heart you have. I can't believe she's Mr. Braun's daughter. It's almost like that's a trope in anime and stuff.
俺も店長には迷惑をかけたし怖い子だ
I suppose I share some of the blame. Your father and I are even. Nai smiles slightly at my words of comfort.
時にバイト選手お前に協力を頼みたい
Now then, part-time warrior, I have a request of
ミ
you.
スター・ブラウンの目を5秒でいいから引きつけておいてもらいたいの
I need you to distract Mr. Braun for about 5 seconds. Suzuha's eyes start to shine. All right, this is what I was made for. Let's do this.
You mean seduce him?
She flexes her bicep for some reason. To be fair, that would probably work on him, come to think of it.
触ってみ
Go on, touch it.
She insists, so I poke it. It's just as hard as her confidence suggests.
Mine's very soft and noodly.
I like yours.
I don't have muscles, only joint pain.
She's probably stronger than me.
Almost certainly.
What's up, Luca?
I see. It's true festivals are very crowded. I was hoping I might run into you at one, but I guess the chances of that were pretty slim to begin with. It's not like I go to every festival. Please don't misunderstand.
Baka.
P.S. I only did 5 practice swings with Samidare.
Oh no, I'm sorry, Luca. Did we let Luca down?
Oh.
I hope not. Luca, no. I want to date Luca. But I don't understand what flexing has to do with seduction. Suzuha's like, oh, you will. Nobody has said anything about seduction. It doesn't matter how you do it.
それぐらいできなきゃ選手失格だし。それにさ、父さんのこと一緒に探すって言ってくれたでしょ。だから私もできるだけ君に協力したい。
I'm not much of a warrior if I can't handle that. Besides, you said you'd help me search for my father, right? I'm only returning the favor.
Nai's like, I'm right here still. I see. Then I leave it in your capable hands.
Okie dokie.
鈴葉お姉ちゃん、お父さんをいじめないでね。
Suzuha, are you gonna be my new mom now?
No. Stop. No. 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 Take it back.
I retract that.
Good.
いじめたりしないって。
Ha ha ha, don't worry. I won't be mean.
いかにも
Indeed. I wanted to complain that he's the one being mean, but I just said we were even, so I refrain.
前はここで待ってて。
Wait here, Nai.
The chipmunk nods. When we enter the store, we find Mr. Braun cleaning up pieces of the broken CRT. On Rai's meat, another vein pops on his forehead.
筋を通しに来たのなら聞いてやる。ただし、賃下げ要求には応じねえからな。
If you came to apologize, I'll listen. But your rent's going up,
先
understand?
ほどは失礼しました。こちらも気が動転していたのでね。
I'm sorry about what happened. I
そこ
overreacted.
で謝罪の意も込めて我がラボを代表し、ここにいるアマネスズハからミスター・ブラウン、あなたにプレゼントを贈らせてもらう。
As a token of apology, my lab's representative, Amane Susaha, would like to present you with a gift.
店長、刮目せよ。
Boss, get ready.
With a vigorous shout, which in no way seems appropriate for seduction, Suzuha whips off her jacket and...
Yeah!
throws it into Mr. Braun's face.
What?
I could see her... I'm not looking that way because I'm using the distraction opportunity that has been provided to me. Oh, no, that's not a bra. It's a tight tank top that leaves her midriff bare. Yet Suzuha shows no sign of embarrassment as she rushes Mr. Braun. She slips behind him, grabs her coat, and pulls it tight against his face.
岡部倫太郎、今だ。
Okabe Rintaro, now's your chance.
Now, wait just a second. Is this your idea of seduction? Looks like you're trying to suffocate him.
Hurry.
Mr. Braun flails his arms trying to escape Suzuha's restraint. There's a huge difference in strength between the two. It's only a matter of time before he shakes Suzuha off.
よくやった戦士よ。お前の英雄的行動に感謝する。
Well done, warrior! Your heroism will be remembered! Realizing the only choice is to go for it, I dash to the counter, grab the remote, and switch on the 42-inch CRT. For about 2 seconds, an image appears on the giant screen. At the same time, the ceiling starts shaking. Cruise activated the phone wave, named it to change with perfect timing.
Mm.
また揺れてる。岡部倫太郎、これって。
It's shaking again, Okabe Rintaro. What's going on?
Did she really take off her clothes without knowing why?
助かったぞバイト戦士。できればあと10秒ほど そのまま拘束していてくれ。
You're a lifesaver, part-time warrior. If you can't, keep him restrained for 10 more seconds. During that time, I escaped from the store. Sorry, Chipmunk, your dad's dead.
No.
Outside, Nai is following earthquake drill procedure, crouching while protecting her head. I ignore that and look up to the second floor. Exactly the same time, Kurisu appears in the window and gives me a happy thumbs up. A second later, she blushes, shoots me a glare, and disappears inside as if nothing happened. What's with her attitude? I'm risking my life here. In any case, the experiment was a success. 42 CRT was the key, as I suspected. Now, how do I explain this to Mr. Braun? I don't want him to kick us out of the building. Perhaps I shouldn't have left it to Susaha. Timidly peek into the store to gauge the situation.
ちょっと店長、私の服返してよ。
Come on, boss. Give me back my jacket.
Susaha is there, fidgeting in her tank top as Mr. Braun glares down at her.
うっせえ。これは没収だ。
Shut up. I'm confiscating this.
この変態。
You pervert.
変態はおめえだろうが。いきなり脱ぎ出したと思ったら、服を俺の顔面に押し付けてくるとは。大したプレーだったぜ。岡部に感謝しねえとな。
I like the sentiment of, got to remember to thank Okabe right after I kill him.
とか言わないでくんないかな。キモい。
とにかく今日は一日その格好で仕事しやがれ。へそだし結構。なんなら店の前で客引きしてくる子もいるんだぜ。 花子はおめえより俺の言葉を信じるだろうよ。何しろ俺の娘だからな。
To be honest, probably Susaha.
Yeah, probably.
Jack Hummer.
そう。
Damn.
No problems here. Susaha's seduction strategy worked, I guess? Mr. Braun. What a guy. For certain definitions of guy. A little while later, I'm lying on the sofa watching high school baseball.
Baseball episode.
I guess, because I just invented time travel and now I'm gonna watch baseball.
Okay, but imagine if Steins Gate was a Studio Key game and did have a lengthy, unnecessary baseball scene just like all of those games. It would be great.
Oh, like Butterfly Soup.
No, Butterfly Soup has completely necessary baseball.
Oh, then I don't know. Probably not. Kumamoto and Aichi are locked in a fierce struggle for the playoffs.
You never hear about the play-ons.
Just then, the clack-clack of the sewing machine in the lounge suddenly stops.
おかりん、ちょっと来て。
Okarin, can you come here?
I made your time travel outfit.
Mm.
She motions to me while holding the costume. What does she want? I walk over to her.
これをね、持っててくれないかな。こうしてビローンって広げて。
Can you hold this for me? Spread it out like flap.
まよし、今のビローン、もう一度。
Mayushi, say flap again.
I dare you. I double dare you. Japanese, motherfucker. Do you speak it?
Flap.
ビローンいただきました。
I got a flap.
もうやだこの変態。
Stop it already, perv.
I've never seen that animation before. I follow Mayuri's directions and spread the costume out by the sleeves. She inspects it from a few paces away. Okay, now put it on. It's hard to believe, given her usual ditziness, but Mayuri is very serious about her art. That's why cosplayers value her costume so highly. The costume I'm holding now is custom made for Luca. Thought Luca was against it, but I guess Mayuri managed to persuade her. Hey, I didn't have to change it that time.
Hey.
Hey!
Okay. Thanks.
Thanks! Mayuri looks tired. She's been working all night. But that doesn't dim the brightness of her satisfied smile.
Finished.
完成か
It's done?
クリスちゃんより先にできたよ。競争してたんだ。
Yep, I finished before Chris-chan. We were racing.
お見事ね。
You win, Mayuri. Congratulations.
Awesome! Now, can you take me out for, what was it you said? A lap dance? Damn you, assistant. She treats me and Daru like garbage, but Mayuri gets the sisterly touch.
Wow, it's almost like
I'm a trash human
Mayuri's
being.
not garbage and the other two are.
Right? It's almost like I'm a trash human being. If only I had...
Actually, I'm just about finished too.
Yeet. Kurisu connects the two cords she's holding.
完成。
I heard there was a secret chord.
Leonard Cohen memes.
Ayo.
Done.
Who's Leonard Cohen? I like Jeff Buckley a lot. Yeah. You know, Jeff Buckley wrote that really great song called, I don't remember the name of it. Celebration is in order. But nobody cheers.
引き分けだね。
It's a tie.
You made a tie for your outfit?
Man, I'm tired. I want Ferris-chan to comfort me.
Honestly, I don't feel like cheering either. And it's not because I'm tired. We worked around the clock for 3 straight days to finish the time leak machine. But now that it's complete, I realize part of me would never truly believed it would happen. I feel my enthusiasm cooling rapidly, the fire quenched by one stark question. What the fuck do we do with it? I look at Kurisu. She too seems less than enthused. Alright, now that I've finally got the only time machine in the world in my sights, time to destroy it.
Ah! We may have created a monster here.
A monster that only works between the hours of noon and 6 p.m.
Yee.
I look at the improved phone wave, named subject to change. Again, the biggest change is the headgear attached to the X68000.
Oh my fucking god, does it have an eyepiece?
Totally does. Looks like something out of a low-budget cyberpunk movie.
Holy shit.
Turns towards camera.
Can we talk about how much I want a VR headset for our microwave now?
Yeah, so you can watch the stuff cooking in VR.
Yeah.
Fortunately, we don't need nerve jacks or brain chips for it to work. You just put it on and let the sensors do the rest.
とりあえず正式名称を決めようぜ
Why don't we decide what to call it first?
Heavenly Express
I vote Heavenly Express.
電話レンジサードエディションバージョン 1.00
Phone Wave 3rd edition version 1.00.
Oh, Daru. Fucking computer nerd to the very end.
Silly hat Phone Wave Chan.
No consensus.
あんたたちって本当に能天気ね。
You guys have too much
ク
free
リスティー
time.
ナは危険か
Does that mean you're abstaining from the vote?
タイムリープマシン。
Time Leap Machine.
これはひどい
That's terrible.
I love it.
何よ、シンプルイズベストでしょ。この2日間、岡部だってそのネーミングで呼んでたし。
Come on, simple is best, right? I mean, that's what Okabe's been calling it for the past 2 days.
助手はネーミングセンスゼロのようだ。
Looks like my assistant has zero naming sense.
中二病丸出しのあんたに言われたくない。
I don't want to hear that from a Chunibyo head case like you.
おお
That's fair.
まさかマキシが
Pro ZD voice.
言葉を知ってるとは
That's fair.
やるじゃん
Oh, so Makise-shi knows the word Chunibyo. I sense your otaku level is quite high.
Your otaku level is off the
た
charts.
またまだから勘違いしないで。
I heard it from a friend. I have no idea where it comes from.
I was just holding on to it for a friend. I learned it by watching you. Ha! A bald-faced lie. She should just confess to being an at channeler.
Bald-faced lie makes me think, as opposed to a bearded face lie, or what?
What do you call like a wig but for your face? Like a beard wig.
A merkin if you have an exciting life.
That's not what a merkin is.
Anyway.
That's not what a merkin is. Go and pollute your Google search history with that term, I dare you. Kurisu meets my grin with an icy glare.
マユリ、最終決定権者としてどれか一つ選んでくれ。
It's up to you, Mayuri. Choose one. Remember, the lab is divided on a name. The right to decide belongs to Mayuri.
Hmm. タイムリープマシーンがいいと思います。
I think time leap machine is fine.
Hell yeah!
帽子付き電話レンジちゃんとね、すごく迷ったけど。
Silly Hat Phone Wave Chan is super close though.
Very close
マ
end.
ユシのことだからそうなると思った
Maybe we need a
ぞ
recount.
そ
One!
One! Somehow I knew she'd say that.
だから言ったでしょ。シンプルイズベスト
This
だ。
is now just a channel for Snapcube memes.
Yes.
Thanks for coming.
Like I said, simple is best. Mayuri gets it.
I want to object, but it's an unwritten rule not to complain once Mayuri's made a decision.
では、タイムリープマシンで決定
If
とする。
that's the case, Okabe, you should be a decent human being from now on. Well, guess I'll just die. Very well. Time leap machine it is.
全員に分かるように、このタイムリープマシンの仕組みについてレクチャーしてくれ。
Assistant! Well, I had a joke here and I couldn't think of it, so explain for us all how the time leap machine works. I know the basics, but I want to hear details. Kurisu nods and stands in front of the whiteboard.
一言で言うと、これは記憶をデータ化してリング得意点を通過させ過去へ飛ばす装置。
In short, this device converts memories to data and sends them to the past. And now, I'll send this machine to
電話
the
レンジの
past.
風船にも
Ha!
タイターが語ったタイムマシンとほぼ同じ機能が備えられていた。
Let's begin with what we all know. By freak coincidence, the phone wave is able to produce ringularities, much like John Titor's time machine.
リング得意点を生み出し、そのトンネルを通って過去へと36バイトプラスアルファのデータを転送することができる。
Through the Ringo singularity, we are able to send up to 36 bytes of data to the past.
Are you gonna be doing this
局所がして
the entire time?
つまり過去のどこへ到達するかについては携帯電話に限定することでクリアした。
The signal can only be received by phones. While that does limit the range of effect, it also removes an element of uncertainty from the equation.
D メールと違って今回は電話をかける形にしたからメールアドレスじゃなくて電話番号によって局所場指定することになる。
Unlike D-mails, memory data is sent in the form of a phone call. So, we will be using a phone number, not an email address, to set the
生み
destination.
出されたリング特異点の超重力を安定させ
Obviously, the recipient of the call will pick up and answer
リフター
immediately,
の役割は
and we won't get
タイタ
screwed
の
if they
40
don't.
ブラウン管がそれを担って
The Ringularity is made naked and stable. Naked and stable is a very good 3 words. I'm gonna save those ones.
Just put them right in the mind bank.
Yeah.
All right.
By a device known as a lifter. In our case, that's the 42-inch CRT downstairs.
She's explained the basics. Next, she'll explain the modifications she made to turn the phone wave, name subject to change, into a time leap machine.
電話レンジには新たにヘッドギアを設置
Wow.
Sorry, I love her whiteboard.
Yes, very good whiteboard.
Please go ahead.
The phone wave now has a cool hat attached.
これによって側頭葉正確に言うと海馬の CA3 に蓄積されている記憶の神経パルス
The
パター
hat
ンを
is
操作
irrelevant to the function of the device. I just think it looks cyberpunk as fuck.
Are you gonna read the...
This headgear records the nerve impulses in the temporal lobe of the brain, specifically the CA3 region of the hippocampus, where hippopotami are stored.
Hippo
その解析デー
memories.
タは VR
Nice.
技術を用いて神経パルス信号から電気信号へとエンコードしデータ化される
Then, using the HTC Vive, we encode the nerve impulses into electrical signal data.
Are you done?
No, I have more lines.
データ容量はおよそ 3.24 テラだお。
It comes out to approximately 3.24 terabytes.
3.24 terabytes, it's... less than I expected. We're talking about the entirety of a person's memories.
ちなみにこのデータには
Yeah, it turns out the brain is mostly empty. Don't need most of that. By the way, we'll set it up so that the data decodes automatically after a certain amount of time.
これは
Ye-
プログラムに詳しい人なら誰でもできるものよ橋田にプログラムを作ってもらった
Anybody well versed in programming can do this.
Even Daru!
I had Hashida make the code.
Proving my point that even anyone can...
この電気信号デ
If I
ータ
did the joke a third time, would that...
を通して
Alright.
フランスにあるセルンの LHC へと転送
Anyway, next we send the memory data through the net to the LHC in France.
It takes 50 seconds for them to upload 3.2 terabytes of data?
Yeah, holy shit.
Holy shit! Oh, right, they have a direct line to CERN for some reason. So they can transfer data at insanely high speeds.
Yeah, that's reasonable.
It has not been explained why that's there yet,
Yeah.
right? I know it does get explained, but I just wondered, okay.
It's also fucking stupid and makes no sense.
It's-
That's not how the internet fucking works.
Okay, well, is that the point where you're objecting not to any of the rest of this?
I know about networks.
It's sci-fi, just let it happen. How long does it take to send 3.24 terabytes of data?
直通回線は1本だけじゃなくて64本が束になってるんだ。だから64分割して並列に送れば
We have
Go ahead, read the lines.
64
Do it.
direct lines in parallel. So if we send it in 64 parts.
Wow, you did it.
だいたい
I'm
45
impressed.
秒ぐらいでいけると思われ
It should upload in about 45 seconds.
Are you okay?
No.
That's pretty fast.
LHC を遠隔操作してミニブラックホールを作ったらその周辺で生み出される超重力による無限圧縮を利用してデータを36バイトまで圧縮する
Next, we hijack the LHC, create a mini black hole, and use that black hole's supergravity to compress the data into 36 bytes.
You did it!
I fucking hate myself.
3 terabytes is about 3 trillion bytes. Compressing that to just 36 bytes.
Must take
That's
about
one hell of a squeeze.
1 trillion gravities.
Will the compression take long?
こっちは一瞬何しろブラックホールの力使ってるからだいたい23ミリ秒
Obviously, all good compression algorithms are instant because they involve no difficult processing of any kind.
No, that's not what the line says.
It's practically instantaneous. 23 milliseconds or thereabouts. We're using a black hole after all.
I want you to know that her face is in constant strain from doing this.
I'm fucking dying here.
F's in chat, please. Rip Vivian. Go ahead.
By the
Read
way,
your line.
The compression only holds in the immediate vicinity of the black hole. Once the data leaves that area, it will begin to decompress on its own.
Wow, that's amazing. I had no idea data worked this way.
This, too, takes 23 milliseconds.
Wow, that's so fast for it to decompress.
Yeah.
Wow. I'm learning so much about how actual data works.
Yeah. It has to make it back to the X68000 and into the phone wave within that window.
Look at all this hard science fiction we've got here. This is on par with, like, Kim Stanley Robinson or The Martian.
It's only 36 bytes. Shouldn't be a problem.
Continue, Christina. Come on, you can do it. You can do it.
放電現象が発生したら LHC から36バイトプラスアルファまで圧縮したデータを戻し
While the data is being compressed, we use the silly hat phone wave to generate a Kerrang magazine singularity. When the electron discharge phenomenon occurs, we take the 36-byte data, patch it in,
リング特異点内を通り抜けさせる
and send it to the past.
Basically like D-mail.
Basically.
Basically like
電話
D-mail.
レンジとやることは同じ
Just compress.
This part is just like a D-mail.
データはタイマー
Basically like
入力
D-mail.
しておいた時間分を遡り過去の携帯電話へとつながる
The data travels to the specified time where it arrives at the recipient's phone.
リング特異点を通り抜けて過去の携帯電話に到達する頃には23ミリ秒が経過してデータは自動的に解凍されているはず
By now, 23 milliseconds should have passed, so the data will be fully decompressed.
23 milliseconds should have passed in the past that we're sending it to.
Oh.
In relation to what? Sorry, we're making a ton of fun here, but understand this comes from a place of love, and that I absolutely love this. And I'm loving every moment of this.
You're loving tormenting me and forcing me.
Hey, I
read-
write soft science fiction too.
Oh.
But I also don't try to, like, explain stuff. I
How
just, like,
soft is it? Is it squishy?
pretty squishy.
Whoa.
In fact, you can read my new short story, Apogee, now on itch.io/80% relatable.
It's good. Read it. You can quote me. That's the advertising
That's the-
tagline now. That's the box blurb.
The box doesn't need a box.
I will
But yeah,
make
yeah.
it a box.
You will?
I will find a box and I will write Apogee. It's good.
Oh, I
Read
thought you
it
were
on
actually
it.
gonna print the box art on it and stuff. If you do that, I'll be impressed. But like the difference is that because I'm doing like soft sci-fi too, I just don't explain it. Because any explanation you give is gonna have holes in it. So.
But will it have Care black holes in it?
It will have naked singularities. I can guarantee that.
Whoa.
Some kinky shit right there. Anyway, please continue describing exactly how this machine works in excruciating detail.
Next, the decoder ring runs, converting the data back into nerve impulse signals.
受信先の携帯電話に到達すると、神経パルス信号は送話口から 0.02 アンペアほどの微弱な放電現象となって発せられるの。
These signals are discharged from the phone's earpiece at approximately 0.02 amperes, a pretty weak charge.
これが携帯電話を耳に当てている受信者のこめかみ付近に放射されるわけ。
If the recipient has the phone to his ear, they should go straight into his brain.
受信者が電話の呼び出しに出るのが前提か。
Assuming he answers his phone.
でなければ記憶の転送は失敗に終わる。まあこの場合は特にデメリットは何もないわ。コピーデータが消滅するだけだから。
If he doesn't, the transfer fails. Fortunately, Okabe is a dipshit who always answers his phone even when no one's calling him on it.
Huh?
So it'll
Unlisted
work.
number? Yeah! This will definitely be a helpful thing to pick up.
Fortunately, we lose nothing but that copy of the data.
電話をかけることにした理由は
Why a phone call instead of an email?
携帯電話が受信者のこめかみ付近にあることでデータを受信者の側頭葉に送り込みやすくなるから。
Because we need the recipient to put the phone to his ear. Otherwise, the signals won't reach his temporal lobe.
She indicates the side of her head.
人間のこめかみ周辺には大脳前頭葉と大脳側頭葉が位置してるんだけど、最初に言った通り側頭葉は海馬傍回があって記憶を貯蓄する場所なの。
In this area, you have the frontal lobe and temporal lobe of the brain. For now. As I explained before, the hippocampus, where memories are stored, is inside the temporal lobe.
そこに
The time
の
lobe.
全記憶の塊である神経パルス信号が携帯
Beep,
電話から放射される。これで記憶
I
の
love
上書き
her
は完了。
The phone sends out electrical impulses that pass through the temporal lobe and into the hippocampus, overwriting the recipient's memories, a safe and
同時に
not terrifyingly
携帯電
dangerous
話から前頭葉を
process.
刺激する神経パルス信号も出すわ。これ重要。
At the same time, the phone sends impulses that stimulate the frontal lobe as well. This is irrelevant but feels nice.
前頭葉から側頭葉へはトップダウン
This is important.
検索
Does not
信号という
explain
のが
why it's
発信され
important.
てる。これは記憶を思い出すときに発信される信号。
Remember that the frontal lobe is responsible for sending retrieval signals to the temporal lobe. This is how you remember things.
前頭葉を刺激する神経パルスを放射することでこのトップダウン記憶検索信号を意図的に発信させる。
By stimulating the frontal lobe, we force it to send retrieval signals keyed to the new memory data.
これによって送信者から送られた全記憶を受信者に強制的に思い出させるという作用が発生する。
Thus, the recipient recalls all of those memories as if they were his own.
未来の記憶を思い出すのよ。
Which, of course, they are or will be in the future.
Tenses! I love tenses!
This happens in less than a second.
結果、受信者は送信者と全く同じ記憶を持つ状態となり、タイムリープは完了。
Now, the recipient has the same memories as the sender. The time leap is complete.
例えば、送信者と受信者の時間差が1週間ある場合、受信者は
Not everything has to be an
1週間後の未来まで
isekai.
に
But this
自分
one
が体験
is.
した
It's not.
ことを思い出すこと
It's not another world, it's the same world.
It's more than another world. It's a parallel fucking universe.
Okay, shut up. I'm sorry, that came out very meanly, didn't it?
It's okay.
That was a sassy shut up,
It's
not like
okay.
a mean shut. Oh,
I
no.
feel ya.
Okay, you sure?
Yeah,
Okay.
sure. If the data came from 1 week in the future, The recipient will remember that week as if he experienced it firsthand.
注意すべきなのは意識や人格は転送しないということ。その2つは受信者に依存する。
We need to be aware that consciousness and personality aren't transferred. Both of those depend on the recipient.
おっぱいに例えて教えてくれ。
I can't get over how amazing this diagram is. Explain it to me like I'm horny.
お
No.
No. Looks like it's up to me to answer Daru's horndoggery.
現在のダルの記憶を小学生の頃のダルへ
So let's say we send your memories to you in grade school.
I hate where that's going.
2次元にも3次元にも無機物にも燃えられる変態だが
I hate where that's going.
まだ
Why?
無邪気な放たれ小僧だったはず
Oh. Yeah, I hate where that's going too. I just read it. I'm not gonna read that.
僕はそれは真面目なクソガキでしたが何か
I was a boring little bastard who did nothing but study. What of it?
Come at me,
つ
bro.
まり記憶は今の19歳の変態ダルのものだが意識人格はその真面目なクソガキのままとなる
Basically, that little bastard would suddenly have all of these memories of being a super hacker, but his personality wouldn't change.
見た目は子供頭脳は
Safe.
なめらかは成立しないということだ
It's not like you'll become that famous anime detective with the looks of a child and the brains of an adult.
なんだつまらん
What? That sucks.
This isn't like the time leaping you see in sci-fi novels. We aren't yet capable of transferring personality and consciousness.
携帯は
Ahem.
ブラックホールとホワイトホールのような役割を果たすから記憶を送れるのは自分が携帯を持ってる時期の範囲内になる
Since you need a phone to receive the signal, you can only send memories to the times you had one.
注意すべきなのは送信者と受信者は同一人物でなければならないということ
We also need to make sure that the sender and recipient are the same person.
Right, and you didn't lend your phone to any weirdo.
例えば過去の自分ではなく親や友達が代わりに出てしまった場合神経パルス信号はその親や友達に向けて放射される
If someone besides your past self, your parents or a friend for instance, answers the phone, then the nerve impulse signals will be projected into their brain instead.
そうなると
Well, that's fucked up.
親や友達の体に送信者の記憶が上書きされてしまう下手をすると重大な人格障害が起きるかもしれない
If that happens, your memories could overwrite theirs, which could obviously cause serious damage to their psyche.
So don't do that, okay? Just don't. Kurisu ends her explanation and takes a short breath. The lab falls into silence. I exchange glances with Kurisu and Daru. I look at Mayuri, but her expression is blank. I guess she wasn't paying attention. So, I clear my throat. It's time for the $1 million question. What the fuck do we do with it?
Ah.
And you'll have to find out next time
Whoa.
when we finally figure out what they're gonna do with the time leap machine now that they have it built. Probably with less horndoggery. You know what? No, I'm not gonna commit to that.
Don't commit to that
I'm
one.
not gonna
Don't
commit
make
to that.
promises you can't keep.
Yeah, there will probably be some serious horndoggery.
That's what happens in Steins Gate.
Horn's gonna horn. Oh, yeah, see, Dogma. Yeah, horn dog.
Hot dog in Event Horizon.
Hot dog.
Yum.
Thank you all for joining us. We'll see you next time. Yeah, I'm glad to be back and playing this.
Me too.
It's a lot of fun, despite all of,
Yeah.
yeah. Anyway, bye.
Bye.